So what we're going to do today, we're just going to install Splunk on our Windows machine. So first of all, what we need to do that we need to go into the Google and then download Splunk Enterprise. For your information, Splunk is a SIEM solution, and you can get a free trial for enterprise license for a limited period. And if you wanna keep trial using that, you can just use it, which is limited to a 500 megabytes of a log per day. And I think that's all good for this demo. So what I'm gonna do that I'm just gonna download that. Let me just find out the link for you. And you need to make an account for that. I think I already got the account. I'm just so you can see over here it says download and install Splunk. Okay, right. So I'm logged in right now. As you can see over here on the top, like once you logged in, you will see trials and download. You click on that, and then you will see all your trials. For a Splunk Cloud, you will get like 14 days of a trial, which you can use for like 5 GB of a data per day. With the Splunk Enterprise that I was talking about, that is the offline version, like which basically you can install on your Windows 11 machine, and it can index up to 500 megabyte of a data for 60 days, no credit card required. So we're just gonna install this one, right? First of all, we just click on get my free trial, and it will give you an option where you want to install it. Like you can install that on a Linux, Mac OS, or Windows. I'm using this for a Windows 11, so pretty much it's the same installer that you can run on a Windows 2019, 22, or 25. I'm just going to download that. And it's a normal terms and condition that you need to agree. Select that one. This program, and then start downloading, right? So click on save. Let's start downloading. What you need to do that later on, you need these different packages like the Windows, Linux forwarders or whatever, that we will do that at a later stage. First of all, we just focus on installation of a Splunk on our Windows machine that you can install on like any server, Windows server as well. Right, it's downloaded. Okay, it just failed for some reason. Let's retry it. Okay, so it's finally downloaded. Let's open the download. Then double click on this one. Just taking its time for unpacking the stuff. And here we go, the installer right now. First of all, what we need to do that we just need to accept the terms and conditions. And over here you can see that it says like install Splunk Enterprise in a default directory, which is the C program files, and then run Splunk as a local system account. So it's always good to run as a local system account. So whenever like your machine or your server reboot, it just like kicked off. And then also create a start menu shortcut. We can customize these options if you want to, but we're just gonna go with default right now. Over here you can just create the administrator account that you're gonna use that later on for login. I'm just gonna create that Cyberhawk. Then you put your password in there, and again confirm the password. Then hit next, and then click on install. Pretty simple. I'm just gonna install it. I'm just gonna pause the video here like until it's installed, then I'll be back. Right, so we can see that Splunk is now finally installed on our machine. So I'm just gonna click finish. It's gonna launch the browser with the default port for the Splunk is 8000, and you can see that it's going to the local host because we just gonna open that on our local host machine. But if you're going to access that from any other machine, you just need to enter the IP address of your server or your Windows machine or whatever way you have installed, and then put the port number 8000. Now you're going to enter that same credential that we set up. So that is my username and this is my password. I'm just gonna sign in. And here we go. We're just not gonna save it. And this is our dashboard for Splunk Enterprise. Okay, so this is how you can install Splunk. Now what we need to do that we need to like configure the data sources, dashboard and all of the stuff to make it like work as our SIEM solution. That I will show that in my next video.